Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Dusty. Write for Cheesehead every week. Do an article, the Passing Chronicles every single week. There's always plays left over, some of which I end up dumping to Twitter, and some that I just want to dig into a little bit more. And so this is kind of one of the latter. Sometimes, I like to write about these things. It's fun to write about these things. For the most part, I feel like I can, through some of the drawing stuff on the video and all that stuff, I feel like I can get across what I'm trying to get across and what the offense is trying to accomplish. But sometimes I feel like it's not quite enough. So occasionally I'm going to try to pop up with some of these videos where I'm just kind of running through a couple things that I've seen, from the previous week or whatever, a play or two here and there. And so today we're going to jump into the one specific play I want to look at towards the end of the first half, but there's a play that precedes that I want to talk about as well. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and we're going to walk through two plays from the Packers win over the Texans this past week. So this first play, I'm going to put this up here. This first play, it's 2nd and 6. Like the context here is important for this play. For this play, less so, but I still feel like it helps. So for this play, it's 2nd and 6. There's 8 minutes, 11 seconds left in the second quarter. Packers are leading 14-0. The result of this play, I put this on here because I don't really care about spoilers. The result of this play is 4 yards. So we're going to look at that, and then we're going to keep this in mind. We're going to move on this one pretty quickly. This is a run play, and then we're using this to kind of move on to the next one. So what we're going to look at here, I don't have any drawings on this one. I usually draw on them, but for this one, I feel like I don't really need them here. So for this one, what's going to happen? All we're looking at, we've got Rodgers set back here, kind of offset by two running backs. You got Jamal Williams over here, and you got AJ Dillon over here. We're going to look at the shift of these two linebackers right here. So we're going to watch. Here we go. So Jamal Williams is going to go in motion beforehand. We're going to watch this shift. We're going to watch this little shift here. See how they kind of sidestep a little bit? Now, there's not a whole lot there, but it's enough. They sidestep. It's kind of changing positions, changing assignments, just changing a little bit of a shift. And so we see that here on this play. So we've got that. And then all this ends up being an inside zone. You see Sternberger coming across. He gets this dude gets stacked up here. He's going to come off his block here and kind of hit Jamal Williams, but Jamal falls forward for 4 yards. So the results of that play, it doesn't really matter that much. I really don't care about that much. But I just wanted to look at that shift because that's important for this next play. Now, I don't know if these two plays are tied together. In my mind, I like to believe they are. And so this next play, this is, towards the end of the first half, 49 seconds left. This is 1st and 10, second quarter. Packers are up 14-0. Now, this ends up being a 15-yard gain. So we're going to see what looks like the exact same look back here. It's shotgun. Rodgers set back here. It's Dillon on this side. It's Williams on this side. It's the exact same alignment. It's the exact same personnel back there and everything. And we're also going to see now, okay, so we've got, now it's different because you've got a secondary guy, a defensive back here, and you've got this linebacker here. Now what we're going to see is you're going to see a little shift motion. So you can see now they've shifted assignments on this one. Shift assignment, like I said, this is more dramatic of a shift than we saw in the last one, but I still feel like it's close enough that I wanted to group these together. So now what's going to happen? He is picking up. That's Dillon. That just went in motion. He's going to pick up Dillon. Well, 50 here shifts over to Jamal Williams. So why is that important? So on this plan, we're going to look at that. Why that's important and why I think these plays might be tied together is if you're looking at, okay, you had this exact same look here and you had that motion, and what happens was a shift. You got that shift from the linebacker out of the middle, kind of offset off the center a little bit. So Packers saw that. This is at this point, I'm projecting onto them what I believe happened. And now the original play was not part of the script. It was slightly after the script was ended. If we go by traditional script rules, which I can talk about some other time, if you want to talk about some other time. But you saw that motion. You saw that movement out of this alignment. And so what the Packers are doing here is they're going to run a screen to Jamal Williams over here on this side. Why this movement is important and why this is kind of set up by that, Lindsley needs to get the block here. I'll block this up for a second. So if they're running a screen over here, which is what they're doing, and Lindsley has to get a seal block to the inside on this man here, that's a really tough block. If this guy reads it, if he reads screen, and even if he doesn't, if he's here, Lindsley has to sit there, then leak out, and then try to make that block. But this dude's sitting over here. So that becomes tougher. Now suddenly, if okay, if we've got this alignment, if we've got this shift, and then they shift with us, you can get them. You can goad that defense into getting them in a position that is more advantageous for your offense. So they shift, and now I'll watch. Lindsley doesn't have to do much with that because he comes over. Now Lindsley gets the seal. right there. Now we already have Jenkins is releasing here, but Lindsley's here. He's already on the inside shoulder, and you can see him. Then he has inside position, kind of keeps his arm, locks him up, and that helps Jamal Williams get downfield then, and then inside to the 8-yard line. So big play. Again, 49 seconds left in the first half. Packers looking to score. Ultimately did score on this drive to go into the half, 21-0. And this was a big play of that. And so, again, I don't know if these are connected. I don't know if they saw that. I don't know if that initial shift was quite big enough for them to know this is exactly what's going to happen. But they also didn't really run out that shotgun two-back set. I think there's only a couple times in the game they did this. So they did it early in the second quarter on that first run, and then here. So my belief, at least, and this is something teams can look at, is you're looking at this. Okay, we know what we got. We know if we've got this set here, they can shift. Maybe they saw something on film from prior weeks as well. You test it out with that run. Now you know they shift. Now you know, okay, if we want Lindsley to be able to block this guy, we'll back it up all the way. We need to get him to block that guy there. We need to move him. And then so you move him. Lindsley is able to get the seal. That gives Williams the lane that he needs to get up. So that's all I got for here. I'm going to throw this little banner at the bottom, I guess. So if you want to follow me on Twitter, you're more than welcome to. You certainly do not have to. But I hope you enjoyed this. Next time I'm going to be doing probably some more of these throughout the year. Just hopefully short little snippets, a couple minutes here or there, just kind of running down a couple of plays. So hope you enjoyed this. And I guess I'll talk to you next time.